The Export-Import Bank is an important tool that American exporters utilize to get, favorable financing, or in some cases get financing at all, make, difficult deals doable, to sell products to other countries. In North Dakota, it's mainly small manufacturers, machine manufacturers, and some sort of specialty crop sales that utilize Export-Import Bank. We have about 20 companies that use it. But of course, some very large companies use it as well. Boeing, for example, GE uses it a lot. Caterpillar. And it's really... It's sort of a funny thing when you use export credit agencies. There are about 113 of them around the world. The Export-Import Bank is the United States version of that to provide that sort of that financing tool. But ours isn't nearly as liberal as the others is, and yet we still scrutinize it probably more carefully than any other country.
This is bipartisan support.
It is. So Kyrsten Sinema, good point, because Senator Sinema and I are doing this together. We came into the Congress together in the House. We came over here in the same class as senators, both on the committee. We're the two most junior members of the banking committee, but it's important to Arizona, it's important to North Dakota, and so
how long would you reauthorize the bank for?
10 years. So it's the longest. It's the longest one ever.
I can hear Fred Hartford. We're going to have a 10-year write-off.
Well, there's no question, but the certainty that 10 years brings is part of maximizing the tool, especially in light of sort of the last 5 years. I was actually one of the Republicans that signed the discharge petition 5 years ago in the House that brought the reauthorization to the House floor.
The administration's on board?
I think the administration's on board. I will tell you this: when the president ran, he was, sort of anti-export-import. Shortly after he was elected, and learned from more manufacturers and exporters the importance of it, he really did get on board.
Mitch McConnell on board? Leader McConnell on board?
I don't know I don't know whether he is or he isn't, but we are gathering momentum rather quickly. We dropped the bill today, as you stated. I already have a number of co-sponsors in both parties. I think Lindsey Graham, Susan Collins, Roy Blunt, on our side, Tom Tillis, Cantwell, Murray, Democrats that quickly got on board. And so we're working it pretty hard. We really feel, the bank expires, its authority expires September 30th. So we really have a short time.
It's interesting because it's not just on XM where there's a short time period, and this is just one of the broader tools that folks use internationally for trade.
Right.
And we're having so many important conversations on trade policy.
Right.
You mentioned the month of September. Yesterday was Mueller Day, but I was still talking to some staffers who suggested, even on the Democratic side, that they haven't lost hope of ratifying USMCA in the month of September. Is that still the working timetable?
Well, I'm encouraged by what I'm hearing from Democrats on this in the House. The working group has been working. Ambassador Lighthizer has been working with them. He's received lots of compliments from people that aren't normally complimentary of the administration. Right on the heels of the successfully negotiated budget deal. Now let's do our part in the House and the Senate. But I feel like there is some governing momentum, some functionality that probably people haven't seen for a while. All of those give me reason for optimism. So to get USMCA done would be really big. But in light of the protracted trade challenges we've been having, I think the Export-Import Bank becomes all the more important. We need some successes as it relates to our exports.
That was Republican Senator Kevin Cramer.